Okay, Catherine, welcome, and please introduce yourself and the requirement of your Hong Kong buyer.
Oh yeah, Mr. Mafadal, yes. I am Catherine. I am working based here in Singapore. My country of origin is from Philippines.
Wonderful. I love Philippines.
Hello. Then my buyer actually is from China. The buyer is from China,
Okay.
but the mandate is a good friend of my partner.
Okay.
My partner was the one who introduced me with these gold deals and all.
Okay.
So I come across with Mr. Mohammed.
Mohammed, yeah.
Muhammad, and he introduced me some deals, but the deal that my buyer is keen, the discount is too low. I got a call with the mandate last night, and he said that the discount they are looking at is 12% gross, net 9%.
Okay.
And the gold should be physically in Hong Kong.
Okay.
They can buy 200 metric tons weekly or monthly. It's okay.
Wonderful.
Okay. Then the SPA, the bank officers of buyer side and seller side will be the one to verify everything.
Okay.
So it will be a TTM in the HSBC bank.
Okay.
So but Mr. Father, you said the gold is still in Thailand.
Okay, I have actually two kinds of gold available. Okay, one is available in a secure warehouse in Hong Kong, and huge quantity of gold is available. The buyer is in London. I mean, the mandate. Okay, it's a Chinese bullion, a consortium of companies selling this, Chinese bullion. They sell it basically 200 metric ton is a minimum order quantity. And basically they sell it to the central banks. Okay. And one of my buyer is also, the state of SC and RFP. And they are also, for their central bank, they are also purchasing gold from me. So, but the discount which is being offered for that particular bullion is I'm getting it at 6% net, and I'm selling it to my, state of SC and RFP buyer at 4% net. So I'm making basically 2% profit. And the profit which I'm making will be utilized to set up my, SAMS, Energime, University Climate Smart Campus Towns, and all the other, activities which we are doing. So that is the reason why, people would love to work with me, because the profits which I make from the bullion trading is utilized to provide preschool to PhD education, to all the families, and provide them with the, destruction-proof, bulletproof home, which is required, because of the Ukraine war now. So my main business is climate smart food and education. But since we need to do the business in an inflation-free manner, so that is the reason I'm in the gold business.
Oh, I see.
So now the gold which is available, I mean, I can offer you the same discount which I'm getting. Okay, I mean, 6% net. I can offer you that, sign a contract with you, and I'll be happy, with the commission which I'm going to be getting, with that particular one. My commission is just 1% over there, which I'm getting. 1% is being, the mandate will keep 1%, the mandate in London, and I'm getting 1%. So I can offer you the same bullion which is there in Hong Kong. Okay, and we can simply sign the contract. You can sign the contract directly with Mr. Cohen, who is in London, and all the documentation will be done between your buyer and Mr. Cohen, and let's move forward. So there, the problem is not there. We don't need to get the gold from Thailand and move it to Hong Kong. It is available in Hong Kong. Okay, so it's perfect basically.
Yes, but the discount my buyer will not keen with it.
I know. I mean, that is what I have an offer, right? But now I can
Yes.
also offer a better discount. If your buyer
Yes.
can lift the gold, it will be on his cost. Okay. Currently, the gold is available in Thailand. All right. And from Thailand, we need to move it to metal or refinery. Okay. Or the refinery of the buyer of chooses. Harius is there also. But we move it into metal or refinery. The metal or refinery refines the gold, and based on the assay report of the metal or refinery, the payment will be done in ledger to ledger in HSBC Hong Kong. There's no problem there. And I have something like 4,900 metric tons available in Thailand to sell. Okay, so there's no problem in quantity.
The buyer will be the one to pay the uplifting from Thailand.
Buyer has to. I'm buying it FOB in Hong Kong. The buyer has to bear the cost of moving from Thailand or refine it in Thailand at his refinery, or if he wants to refine it in metal or refinery in Hong Kong, they have to move the gold from Thailand to Hong Kong and do the refining over there and do the payment like they want in HSBC, Hong Kong.
Okay. I will.
So the only thing you will get a better discount, but the buyer has to bear the cost of shipping it from
shipping it from
Thailand to our refinery in Hong Kong.
Yeah, but because last night I asked him, he said he's only looking for the gold that's already in Hong Kong.
Fine. I mean, I have gold available in Hong Kong. There is no issue there. Like I said, but the discount is not 9% net. It is 6% net. I mean, I can sign the deal today with 6% net. And if you want to start like this, I think I recommend like this. Okay, I recommend like this. To start the ball rolling, let's do a 200 metric ton trial transaction with the gold available in Hong Kong, which is available to me at 6% discount. So we do the trial transaction of 200 metric ton. After that is completed, then obviously we will know each other better. And then I can get you the gold, from Thailand. I will move it to Hong Kong, and then we sign a long-term contract. In that case, I will move the gold from Thailand to Hong Kong also, and you will get it FOB Hong Kong at your desired 9% discount. Sounds reasonable?
I don't have a go with. Sounds reasonable for me, but I will discuss with the mandate.
I would like to discuss it with the buyer. Okay.
Okay. I will update Mr. Mufa. Is it possible that Mohammed, you and me can get a group chat at WhatsApp so that in every conversation we have, Mr. Muhammad can see it, can read it?
Sure. Well, Mr. Mohammed, you are fine. Actually, I mean, this recording can be shared with the buyer and the buyer mandate, obviously. And we can then form a group, in a WhatsApp group, and then, share all the information, discussions. And I think we can talk also, but the voice notes are the best way of communicating in WhatsApp. So we exactly know, and there is no miscommunication.
Yes, true.
Kitchen, can you don't you possible to get the mandate right now in Zoom?
Maybe I can call Charles first, and I'll let you guys know.
What I can do is I can pause the recording. You give him a call, and if he is willing to join us, then we will resume the meeting.
Yeah.
Okay. I will ring him up, and I'll see what he will say.
Okay. Okay, Charles, the floor is yours. You actually, speak the brain of the buyer and let us know how we can move forward.
Catherine, the goal is really in Hong Kong, right? Who is the seller mandate?
Mr. Mufadal will say. We'll let you know.
Well, actually, I am the seller's mandate. You're talking to him now, and
Okay,
there are two mandates I'm working with. Okay, there are two mandates for the Thailand gold. I have a mandate in a German mandate based in Thailand. His name is Matthias, and for the Hong Kong gold, when the discount is lower, the mandate is sitting in London, and so I am representing both of them in this particular meeting. Because I have signed the contract with them to purchase the gold and to sell it.
Buyer will buy looking at gold.
Go ahead.
What's the discount like in the Hong Kong? You see, it's
Well, in
lower.
the
How
Hong
much
Kong,
lower?
I am getting the Hong Kong gold, Hong Kong bullion at 6% net, 8% gross. And I'm making basically just 1% commission if I sell it to you at 6%.
I think no. I think that one my buyer will not be keen.
I find it's not an issue because I already have a buyer for that gold, I've got a lot of quantity.
Okay, I'm good.
And
for
I'm
you.
selling
Yeah.
that gold to one of the state of SC and RFP, and he wants to buy everything. So I'm not very keen on really selling
Okay,
that
I'm
gold.
happy for you.
I'm selling that at 4% net to him. And he's the only situation with him, unique situation with him is this. He doesn't like HSBC or any banks. He wants to buy cash on delivery. You see, so that is an issue. Simple, straightforward man,
How
I
to
bring
do cash on delivery?
cash on
All
delivery.
these bank to bank, all big
that
amount.
is his way of doing business. He has got a lot of money, a lot of cash, and he comes with the cash loaded in his aircraft. He has got his own aircraft. He comes with the cash after the gold is being confirmed that the gold is available for him at this particular destination. He comes there, pays the cash, takes the gold.
Seller also very scared. They say
It's a
money
straightforward,
laundering.
very straightforward process.
Yeah.
Problem is this, okay? Problem is this, that banks and insurance companies are the two entities which adds the cost for both the buyer and the seller.
Of course.
It's a cost. And, they don't add any value to the process. So that happens. Why they take advantage of the buyer and the seller, that the buyer and the seller don't trust each other.
That's true.
That's the reason why banks and insurance companies, has to be involved. But here the situation is this: the seller trusts me 110%, the buyers trust me 110%.
I think the background is very noisy.
I'm simply, taking care of it.
Thank you. Because there's a lot of background noise here. I don't know from which side.
I don't know.
I'm in my room, so
probably I don't know. But I think we can continue. I think
so
I can
anyway,
hear you
Maza, how can I address you, Mr.
Mufaddal is fine. Mufaddal is very fine. Or Mirza.
How can I pronounce your name?
Mufaddal is simple, okay? You can pronounce it like MUFADDAL, Mufaddal. Or my pet name or a nickname is a very sweet name. People call me Dr. M&M.
Okay. Dr. M&M is easier.
It's easier, right?
Okay,
so
anyway,
that is fine.
I mean, my buyer is serious, but I think for that discount, my buyer is not keen. Sorry.
No, I understand.
We are looking for a big, much better discount.
And for that purpose,
thanks, Catherine, for your connection.
For that reason, I've recommended Catherine that okay, if the buyer is willing to transport the gold from Thailand to Hong Kong, okay, then I can offer him a 9% discount, and the transaction will happen HSBC Hong Kong, ledger to ledger.
You are giving, is it 12.6 or 9.6?
It will be, no, it will be, 9 net from Thailand.
9 net.
9 net.
That's from Thailand. The Thailand, you're
For the
talking about those
Thailand bullion, right? But the buyer has to bear the cost of transporting it from Thailand to Hong Kong.
Okay, we will consider. Thank you. Thank you.
That's it. So we
Okay,
can
thank you.
continue either ways, and you share it with the buyer and tell them that, whatever money I am making from this transaction, we are actually building our SAMS, Energime, University Climate Smart Campus Towns, and I'm building these campus towns in all the mines of Africa. Okay, so it is going for a very good cause.
Anyway, my buyers are all linked up with government, especially in China.
Fantastic. I
So
love
we
it.
are buying a very big quantity. Yeah. So no matter how, they are also my shareholders. My buyers are my shareholders in Singapore company. That's why I know them personally.
Personally,
Yeah,
fantastic.
so
I love
anyway,
it. I love
anything,
it.
I'll go with Catherine. Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. I would like to work with them. And I need all that money which your buyer has, okay, to get invested in China-Pakistan economic corridor. And I will give them the benchmark return on investment.
Yeah, but the thing is, they also got their own protocol. There's a minimum requirement.
I agree.
Currently,
I agree with them.
yeah.
I like
so
to
I
work.
so as long
I like to work with that protocol. If that protocol is bank and insurance company free, ask them to develop a protocol. I will give them the gold in Pakistan, in Karachi, bank, insurance company free. Develop a protocol for me.
Yeah, but currently we are only buying gold in Hong Kong.
I know, I understand.
Our focus is buying gold in Hong Kong.
I have gold available in Hong Kong. Okay, huge quantity, and so that is there. But then
other countries are what you're saying. You got you say you got gold in Thailand.
Yes.
Your gold, is it all below 5 years or above 5 years?
Doesn't matter really. You melt it, build, make the fresh bars, pay me for 99.99%. Doesn't matter whether it is 5 year or below 5 year, because I consider most gold as contaminated, because I know that these hallmark bars are manufactured in Nairobi.
All are recycled gold, yeah.
Yeah, I know that. I know there are a lot of problems there, So we have issues. So I don't care about the age. Whatever is available out there in Thailand, you melt it in metal ore. It will be refined and into a new bar, fresh bar for you at 99.99%, and you pay me for that.
So the metal ore is only mostly in Hong Kong.
Yeah.
So because you all got also booked the slot in Hong Kong, there's a lot of effort.
No. I know my company is there in Hong Kong, and I love Hong Kong because Hong Kong is a base for me to do a lot of other business with China and Shenzhen, basically. Okay, Shenzhen and Hong Kong is a twin city. And I have a company in Hong Kong to do all this, because I'm enrolling or admitting all the Pakistani students.
I think someone can mute below, because I'm very noisy, the background.
I know. Please mute yourself. So only
Catherine,
Charles and me can talk. Muhammad, Catherine, can you mute yourself,
No,
please?
I'm mute.
Please.
Okay, thank you. I think Muhammad Sumas. Okay, thank you.
I think
not too much background.
I know.
Okay.
So what we can do is, Charles.
M&M.
Yeah, go ahead. Make your point.
Maybe you told me that you already can do the fresh bar with metal ore. That one I may be keen. So maybe we can explore to that angle. Yeah.
Correct. And I think whatever quantity you have, we bring it into metal ore refinery, which is a good refinery based in Hong Kong. Okay. And then we do ledger to ledger in metal ore, no banks involved.
No, but we will still use bank to bank, because my buyer always use bank to bank.
No problem. HSBC is also my bank.
So the good news is, the good news is, if you have the gold already ready in metal ore, because metal ore already do the full refined gold, right?
Right.
Then we can keep buying immediately. You just let me know how will the process be.
Fine. I think what we will do is this. You have to agree on this. I will ship the gold from Thailand to metal ore. Okay. And all you have to do is bear the cost of refining and shipment.
Okay, the
And I'll give
shipment
you
I'm not too
9%.
sure, but
And
what we can do, we can bear the cost of
I will
the
give you
refinery.
9% discount. Net.
9% net, then we can bear the refinery, it's okay. But the issue is booking the slots of refinery, because we know sometimes it's limited for metal.
Fine. We will book the
Because
slot.
if you want to buy 20 metric ton
Fine.
above, no, there's a time frame.
Fine. I mean, there are a couple of refineries
You
there.
let me know.
Yeah, I know.
You work out something for us.
No. I know. I will request that to get the slot. But I think you guys are there in Hong Kong, and you can book the slot with the refinery in your name. That okay, we need to
Normally,
refine.
we don't have any account with metal law.
You don't? Okay. All right. Okay.
So
fine.
normally what we do is when it's ledger to ledger,
Okay.
your banker and my banker will meet. We will block the fund.
Okay. Fine.
Now, when we do the block of fund, we reserve the fund to buy the gold.
Fine.
Based on your quantity, we reserve. Then we will base on the two bankers to make the trenches.
Okay.
And of course, we talk about how much metal law can provide. So all these things in the back end, we also got to discuss.
We can do that. I will ask the supplier in Hong Kong, because they have an account in metal
Cannot
ore.
hear you.
They have an account in metal ore. Okay. So I will take care of the metal ore part, and based on the tranches which metal ore can supply, you will get the deliveries accordingly, freshly prepared bar for you.
Yeah, that one will be good. Then from there, maybe the commission we still need to give up to the buyer and seller side.
We do
So
that.
all these things is also, yeah.
It's taken care of in the NCLTA.
Yeah. Have you done this before?
Well, I mean,
metal
I've been doing this. I know metal ore because one of my biggest buyer from UAE actually has opened up an account in metal ore. So I got introduced to metal ore through them, and they can facilitate. I was using their account basically because they wanted to purchase ledger to ledger in metal ore. Okay, so that's how I know metal ore. All right, and we were doing a transaction in Tokyo basically, and the issue with that transaction was that the gold needed to be shipped from Mitsubishi refinery to metal ore in Tokyo, and there were issues there, in terms of how it's going to be done. All right, so I know metal ore from that particular reference.
But now, where are you staying?
Currently, I'm based in Karachi, $1 million a day city. And because there's a lot of work for me to do here, but I have my representatives in Dubai. Okay, Dubai is our biggest base, where we do all the bullion transaction. Hong Kong, I've got a company now in Hong Kong. I've acquired the company, H&T World Limited, just to do bullion transactions. I have got a representation in London, and if you want to do it, HSBC London, we can even do it in London and refine your gold in London also, and keep it for you there.
No, we are only concentrating in Hong Kong. That's the thing. Okay.
I know. Yes, so, Hong Kong is not an issue. Hong Kong, I think I would recommend this. I would recommend this, Charles. I would recommend this, that, okay, let's open up our account in Harrius, which is a very good refinery in Hong Kong, as well as metal ore. So we don't have constraints, as to the refining capacity.
Okay, can you give me like a rough SEO on what you can project? Then from there, I will project and I'll reply to you.
Well, I think I've given a commercial invoice to Muhammad, and he will share that commercial invoice with you, and that's it. And then you modify that accordingly. And Muhammad has the commercial invoice.
Which one?
Muhammad, our Hong Kong one, which I shared with you. That
I sent it to Kitchen.
Yeah.
Kitchen, you
because
just
now the arrangement is much different. The arrangement is fresh from metal law. Okay, maybe I will reply. What I will do is,
go ahead.
What I'll do is I will go back. What Catherine give it to me, I will change what is needed. Maybe
Okay.
we're looking into what are we looking for, what's the quantity,
Okay.
and roughly how it goes. And you say what's the commission. I all will state that clearly.
Fine.
Then from there we see how it goes. At least both parties can
Sure.
understand.
I think what we will do is the current commercial invoice is made for 200 metric tons per week. Okay, and I will simply now adjust the situation that okay, the discount will be 9%. The gold will be shipped from Thailand to Hong Kong at the buyer's cost. I will add that in the in the clauses, and it will be refined by Metalor or Harius at the buyer's cost, and that's it. I will modify that, send it back to you, and you get it approved.
Please let us know what's the rough cost from Thailand.
We will check it out. I mean, whatever is the actual, whatever is the actual cost, you can.
So some of them they charge very high plus insurance or that. Yeah.
No, forget about that. I mean, you have to just.
I would rather have the.
We will negotiate the best refining cost, and you pay that. Okay.
I cannot hear you.
Okay, Charles,
I think
we will negotiate the best refining cost, and so either from Harius as well as from Metalor, and you pay directly to the refiner. That's it.
Okay, I'll get back to you. Thank you. I think I can't hear you clearly. There's a connection unstable.
Probably, I think connectivity issue is there, but we will conclude this meeting. I will share the recording of this meeting with everybody, and then we communicate through WhatsApp voice notes and email.
Okay, I think email will be good.
Email will be perfect. All right. Thanks for the time, Charles.
Email.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you,
Dr. MN, Catherine, Mohammed. Thank you.
Bye bye, Charles.
thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.
So Mr. Mufaddal, which you're gonna
you.
make a new invoice to Mr. Charles?
I will make a new commercial invoice. Just give me the name of the buyer. I will insert that name of the buyer there in the commercial invoice, and the new invoice will be with
the name of
Mr. Muhammad.
the name of the buyer. I don't know the name of the buyer. Charles,
which I
what's the
think
name of the buyer?
Charles can email or WhatsApp it to us.
No, first, I'm not going to reveal my buyer name. We got to agree with the agreement first. Everyone agree, then we move forward. Yeah.
I will make it out on your name, Charles.
No need. At the moment now, let me get back to you. I will fill up what I can. Right.
Okay.
I'll tell you what we need. Then from there we work on. Better that way.
Sounds good. Sounds good. You email it to me, and then I will reply to your email with the proper document.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Sure thing. Bye bye.
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 Bye. Thanks, Catherine.
Thank you. Thank you,
Charles.
Catherine. Thank you, Muhammad.
You're welcome. Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you, Mr.
Mufaddal. Bye,
Mufaddal.
Catherine.
Give my
Bye-bye.
regards to everyone in Philippines and Singapore.
Thank you, Mr.
Thank you.
Mufaddal.
Bye. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So all residents of our planet can participate by owning a share of 53 pure gold coins. One PGC is equivalent to $1.53 to enjoy the benchmark return on investment, which is 153 plus PGC per year from our climate smart gold, food, housing, and education value chain. Shukran jazila. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Muhammadin wa ala ali Sayyidina Muhammadin wa barik wa sallim wa rahmatullahi kama sallaita wa sallamta ala Ibrahim wa ala ali Ibrahim innaka Hamidum Majid. My WhatsApp number is 9715548074492. And members can schedule this meeting for $72 PGC, and non-members can for 110 PGC with money back guarantee. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.